Rangers have made a powerful statement of intent in the transfer market, tabling a substantial offer for a highly rated defender as their summer rebuild begins to gather serious momentum. With Russell Martin now officially at the helm and the club's new investors, led by Andrew Kavanagh and the 49ers, eager to make their mark, the Ibrox board appear fully committed to backing their manager and delivering the resources needed to mount a genuine title challenge. After a disappointing campaign that exposed glaring weaknesses across the squad, Martin is expected to oversee sweeping changes, and defensive reinforcements are high on the agenda. The latest move, described as a massive offer by those close to the deal, reflects the urgency and ambition driving the club's recruitment strategy this summer. While details surrounding the identity of the target remain tightly under wraps for now, the situation has already sparked fresh intrigue and speculation among supporters. With rival clubs circling and the player's current side reluctant to sell, Rangers' bold approach could be the first of several high-stakes plays in what promises to be a transformative window at Ibrox. Let's break it down along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers have dropped their interest in signing Oumar Kamara from Paris Saint-Germain. The Ibrox club is stepping up its recruitment drive following the appointment of Russell Martin as the club's new head coach last week. Rangers have already been linked with a move for Maccabi Tel Aviv frontman Dor Turgeman. One player who won't be joining the club is Kamara. It's understood Rangers had been monitoring the 18-year-old with a view to making him an offer this summer. His deal expires at PSG at the end of this month. As per L'Equipe, Rangers have opted to cool their interest in the winger. The French teenager can play on either flank and has impressed throughout the age groups of PSG's academy. However, it's believed that with Rangers' change in ownership after Andrew Kavanagh and 49ers Enterprises took over recently, the winger is no longer a recruitment target. Now in a huge deal for a defender, Andrew Kavanagh and the 49ers are wasting no time signalling their intent at Ibrox. With Russell Martin now officially in the dugout, the ambitious new investors are eager to get to work, and more importantly, to back their manager with the financial muscle needed to challenge Celtic for domestic dominance. For far too long, Rangers fans have been conditioned to temper expectations when it comes to transfer windows. But the arrival of American capital has brought fresh optimism, with whispers of a significantly expanded budget offering hope that those days are coming to an end. Still, that optimism will soon face its first real test. There's no denying the scale of the rebuild needed this summer. Martin is determined to mold a squad that reflects his identity, but after a disjointed and underwhelming campaign, it's clear several positions need urgent reinforcement. One of the most pressing concerns, right back. With James Tavernier's form becoming an increasing concern over the last 12 months, and Dujon Sterling's fitness record raising red flags, the Ibrox hierarchy may be forced into the market for a new option on the right side of defence. Enter Cody Drameh. According to Hull Live, the 23-year-old Hull City defender is on Rangers' radar, with the Light Blues among 9 clubs showing interest in securing his services this summer. Derby County are understood to have already tabled an offer, but Hull, while not actively shopping the former Leedsman, could be tempted by a 7-figure bid. At this stage, no club has come close to matching that valuation, and that's where things get tricky for Rangers. While there's a clear sense of increased financial freedom under the 49ers stewardship, there's also a need for strategic investment. With PSR, profit and sustainability rules looming large, Kavanagh and company must balance ambition with pragmatism, spreading funds wisely across multiple positions. Drameh, who featured 28 times in the championship this season, hasn't had the smoothest spell at the MKM Stadium. Managerial upheaval at Hull has made it difficult for him to find consistency, and new boss Sergei Yakirovich has yet to fully assess his squad. That uncertainty might work in Rangers' favour down the line, but for now the price tag is simply too steep. The smarter move? Keep a watching brief. Let the drama situation develop while leaning on Tavernier, if only for one more season, before re-entering the market when conditions are more favourable. As Martin looks to shape a new era at Ibrox, he'll need to make difficult decisions about where to prioritise resources. And for now, right-back might just have to wait. In other news, Rangers may be forced to step aside in the chase for highly rated Croatian striker Matija Frigan, with the rising cost of the deal threatening to push them out of contention. The 22-year-old Westerlo forward has caught the eye of new Ibrox manager Russell Martin, who is eager to reshape his squad ahead of the upcoming season. Frigan is firmly on Rangers' radar, but the club now face stiff competition from recently promoted Bundesliga side Hamburg, and the financial gulf may prove decisive. RFC News understands that Hamburg have emerged as front-runners to sign the Croatian talent, with the German outfit prepared to splash out around £8.5 million to secure his signature. Having just clawed their way back into the top flight after 7 long years in the Bundesliga 2 wilderness, HSV are wasting no time making a statement. Frigan has become a key target in their ambitious recruitment drive, and they're prepared to outbid rivals to bring him to Germany. That spells trouble for Rangers, as the Scottish Giants, despite backing from their new American investors, may be unwilling or unable to match that level of spending. Frigan's stock continues to rise after his strong campaign in Belgium, where he netted 13 goals for Westerlo. He's not the only striker on Martin's list, with 4 million rated Israeli forward Dor Turgeman also under consideration. But Frigan's potential move now looks increasingly likely to unfold elsewhere, with Premier League newcomer Sunderland also monitoring his situation. While Frigan's future seems destined for the Bundesliga, Rangers remain active in the market. Martin is pushing ahead with his summer rebuild and continues to pursue defensive reinforcements, most notably Leicester City centre-back Connor Cody, who remains a priority as the Ibrox boss looks to lay strong foundations for his debut campaign in Glasgow. In other news, Russell Martin plans to keep hold of Nicholas Raskin and Mohamed Diomande this summer. The new Rangers head coach was quizzed directly on the future of the midfield pairs. "We have to try and keep our best players," said Martin, and I think we're all really aligned with that. So, unless things come in that really help the club to build and move forward, I don't think it's a necessity to do that at all. That's my understanding of it, and we've all been really clear on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to working with those guys. Both Raskin and Diomande caught the eye for Rangers last season, each scoring in a memorable 3-2 victory over Celtic at Parkhead. Former Ibrox boss Philippe Clement reckons the former is capable of playing in England's top flight. He said, "I think he's ready. I'm convinced Nico would fit perfectly in the Premier League. I'm not saying he would be in a top 6 team now, but just below that so he can calmly adapt to the level." Make no mistake, Nico has a lot of room to grow. He has to make the right choice now, and if he leaves and gets enough playing time at his new club, he will only get better. I would put my hand in the fire for that. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.